The Zone at 91.3 presents The B-Side.
Dan Gunn, man.
Hey, Dylan.
Hi, Dan.
We've had inconsistent B-sides. You've been out of town. You've been sick, but you're here now.
I'm devoted to the seaside.
Yeah,
That's right. B- side.
if I stop being truant, then you'll return me to
You've
B-side.
been demoted to the maybe we might do it side.
Yeah.
All right. So what is on the B-side today, my friend?
I want to talk about two things. I'm going to tell you guys about a local company that's been here for a long time, and then I'm going to invite everybody on how they can let us know about other cool B-side stories.
Right, yeah, okay.
So first off, yesterday I went out and I toured around a facility, which I love to do, and I was out at FTS, Forest Technology Services.
Forest?
Forest.
Okay.
They do more than just forest. Yeah, Jason?
I did a comedy show for their Christmas party like 2 years ago.
Is that right?
I did indeed.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm the only one
They'll
that
never
hasn't
invite
been
me
paid
back,
by
but it
these
was
people.
good. Yeah.
So I'm out at Forest Technology Services, which they go by FTS because they do more weather monitoring than just forestry. But what they're really good at is they create these telemetric devices. Telemetry is is like television, telephone. It's transmission, and emetry is data. So they put remote devices in the field, and then they collect information: soil, moisture, wind speed, temperature, humidity. And they use that to create predictive models on where there's going to be forest fire problems or how a forest fire might move. And so they have these weather stations that are in deployment like full time all throughout North America. I think they have 80% of the U.S. market, but they also have a rapid deploy one. It's like a big backpack that they can wear. It looks like a lunar lander, but you can carry it and you can send out like firefighters into the field in 10 minutes. I think less than 10 minutes, they can have this thing plunked into the ground, banged out, and transmitting data. So during a real fire, they can be gathering data around the fire to figure out what direction it's likely to go,
Wow.
where there's probably some issues.
Wow.
And they've been around since 1980. You know, there are about 65 people. They're growing, as they say, incrementally, 10% a year, adding another 6 people this year. Started up in the 80s, been through an ownership change in the 90s. But one of these companies that, Victoria is a master at this. Creating a company that employs 40 to 150 people, that is one of the best, like top 3 in the world at something that there's only 10 competitors and dominating that market. And that market's called a micro niche market. So it might be $100 million a year, $200 million, $1.5 billion, sort of at the high end. And they just own it, and they own it forever. And nobody tries to touch their stuff because they're so good at it.
Wow.
And FTS is another one of those. So they're a cool company. People should check them out.
Yeah, and you know what? Still relevant. I know that we just came off a summer of some of the worst forest fires, and they're predicting that this summer to be as equally, if not worse.
Yeah.
So I'm sure this technology is highly sought after.
Well, there's the hardware that they're really great at, but they're starting to look at other ways that they can contribute to predictability and prevention of firefighting or of forest fire.
Now, you were saying if people have a B-side or a story that they want to share, you're looking for them to share that with you.
Yeah, that's right. So we've done 100. This is our 104th episode.
Which is crazy. Congratulations, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice job.
And so
That's a congratulations bell.
Thinking about it, we created a little Google form so people can fill out. If you got, we're looking for things related to innovation and entrepreneurship. Arts and culture is cool if there's an entrepreneurial or an innovation angle. It's a quick form people can fill out. They submit it. I'll get it. If we think that that's a good match, we'll follow up and get some more information. We can talk about it on the air.
Amazing. So to learn more about what you just talked about and to submit a story,
Always check thebside.com.
Dan Gunn, thanks so much, buddy.
Thanks, Dan.